Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about what are the consequences of unemployment in this video. In the previous video, I have already discussed about what is the meaning of the word unemployment, different types of unemployment, how this unemployment can be distinguished between the two. So everything I have discussed in detail in the previous video. So those who haven't gone through the video, please go it because uh, you can able to understand that what is the meaning of this word unemployment, how many types of unemployment are there. Then in the today's video you can able to link between the previous and this video that what we are going to discuss is that the consequence of unemployment. If there is unemployment, what will be the consequence in the economy? So today we are going to discuss about that. First is that wastage of productive resources. This is first consequence is that there is a wastage of productive resources. That means the lower availability of goods and services which will adversely affect the national welfare. The economic prosperity will reduce because of lower unemployment. In the case of educated unemployment, not only there is a loss of human labor but also human capital. So that means what? The economic prosperity will reduce. As because there is lower unemployment, so what will happen? The economic prosperity will reduce. Okay. And due to this unemployment, what will happen? The educated unemployment, there will not only be the loss of the human labor but also the human capital. So the first consequence is that due to this unemployment, there will be wastage of productive resources. Okay, next is that loss of labor efficiency. Second is that loss of labor efficiency. What does it mean? That unemployment decreases the efficiency of the labor force. Okay, that means why? If a person is unemployed for a prolonged period, what will happen? Their work habit will lose. They will not have a habit of working. Then what? The work culture may change. And also this unemployment will have an adverse effect on health. Then what? Physics and continuous of this working hard. This also will lose. As because what will happen? Your habit will change. That time you will not willing to do the work. Your nature of work will change. That means what? This will become very they may become weak and they can lose their physical strength. The person will become very weak because the hard working this nature, they are going to lose it because if they're unemployed for a prolonged period, this will affect their health, affect their mentality. So this is also one of the consequence of remaining unemployed for a prolonged period. Next is what? Adverse effect on saving. Why this adverse effect of saving? See, unemployed person is what? They can't able to do the work. They will remain unemployed. So what will happen? These unemployed persons, their saving will also fall. As because their income is low, they are not able to do any sorts of income. So if the income is low, definitely the savings will fall. And what the person will do, the unemployed person will try to eat up from their past savings. Whatever the savings he or she has made for the future. Now, if they're unemployed at the present, so what they're going to do, they are going to utilize those past savings and they could eat up. Because we all know that even if we don't earn, but we have to consume something for our living. So in that case, what we are going to do? We are going to take all our past savings and fulfill all our requirement. That is minimum consumption. We have to do it. Okay, next is that source of exploitation. Fourth point is source of exploitation. What does this source of exploitation mean? Due to the limited job, employers exploit the worker by giving them lower wages. That means what happened? Due to this limited job, employers, as because we know that the job opportunities are low, so whoever will give the job to this worker will try to exploit them. How they try to exploit them? By giving them lower wages and by making them work for longer hours. So this will create a source of exploitation. Next is that leads to inequalities of income. That means what? Unemployed person are very poor because they don't have any work to do, so they are poor. And unemployed person always will remain below the poverty line. Okay, next is what? Burden on government. What does it mean? That government undertake the various programs to generate unemployment both in the rural as well as in the urban areas. So what are the programs the government is taking to remove this unemployment? This also we will see in the next video. What are the different types of various programs government undertake for the removal of this unemployment? So all the programs I'll make a video on the next I'll make a video on that and I'll upload on the next part of this employment and unemployment chapter. So don't miss that video. Next is the change in work attitude. What does it mean, change in work attitude? Unemployment creates a dislike for the work. See, if you are unemployed for a very prolonged period, what will happen? It will naturally that you will not like to do the work. As because you will become a lazy, you will not mentally prepared because mentally you're for a prolonged period. If you don't work or if you don't get any work, if you sit idle at home, so your mentality will be also converted to that only according to it. So that means what? Your work attitude will be changed and willingness to work, this will reduce. You will not feel like working. Next is that adverse effect on individual's personality. That means what? Unemployment kills his personality. A long spell of unemployment creates a sense of frustration. Okay, so unemployed person will creates a sense of frustration. You will be frustrated. You will be frustrated. So these are the adverse effect on individual's personality. So this is video is only about the consequence of unemployment, which I have discussed with you all, and in a very simple language I have written all the points. So thanks for watching the video, and those who haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe it so that you won't miss up any of the videos. Thanks for watching.